And finally we plug in the microphone. Oh, looks like we're getting a little crackly on me here. Is that better? Test the quality. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't seem like we're doing too bad there. What's up, Lazy Turtle? How's it going? Get this positioned in a little bit better spot there. Konnichiwa. Move the mic a little further out of the way. Don't want it picking up every last little noise that I make here. You know what I mean? That should work. And then... There we go. So it says that today, solving today's puzzle requires the use of AI. That I don't know if that's like a red herring or what, but we'll see just a second here. It's just practicing an ENGR test I have tomorrow. Not sure what that stands for or if it's... Explain. Blank chi? I would assume Tai Chi. Financially compensated, probably paid. Some things off the top of your head. Hairs. Feels sick. And blank peacock. Character in Clue. I don't know what color peacock is. I'm gonna go with paid here. Shows on TV, airs. Yes, it was. Coin flick call would be tails. Decent poker holding is a pair. And a person who loves attention. I'm not sure. Feels sick would be ales. Oh, it's Miss Peacock. Wait, why does it say... Oh, for some reason I thought the color was what they were looking for there. And ham. Okay. Engineering graphics. Oh, I see. So is that does that involve like drawing blueprints? Or is I would assume that would be part of it. All right, let's move over to the connections. By the way, that did not require the use of AI at all. Create groups of 4. Shuffle it around. These are some long words, and they all end with ing. You know, sometimes I get like hairs, just like little fine hairs stuck in my eyelashes. Or maybe they are eyelashes. Yo wa genki desu ka? Hai, so desu. Genki da yo. Kimi wa? Okay. Acupuncturing, sewing. No. I'm not sure. These feel like they both use needles, right? That's kind of what I see here. Oh, I'm in my car grabbing lunch. Sick. What you getting good? Okay, hugging. cuddling, snuggling, and like spooning? I would think would be 4. Those seem to go together. There is also no, this feels right. That definitely just feels right. Yeah. Doctoring with sewing and acupuncturing, maybe uh spilling, whispering, dishing. Like this is like gossiping, buzzing. This is like gossiping. Yeah. Okay, lording. Sire and a lord and a miss. But what's the fourth one here? Not acupuncture. Is it bowling or wrestle? These feel like if you remove the ing, they're like and actually like pronounce them out like sire and lord and miss. Ah, yeah. How's it going? Wrestle? You think? This is kind of like my instinct as well, but I'm not really sure. Nope. Okay, well let's see if it's bowling then. No. Okay, so these 3 out of those 3 there's one that's wrong. Hi, and what are we doing here, guys? I always start my streams right away with the connections and the mini, just like little warm-ups, get my head working and in the right place. And then we move on to the main content. So we're just doing the connections here. It's just finding groups of words that are together. Oh, things that might involve pins. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so it's not needles, it's pins. But does this still work? I think so. Yeah. Never heard of this. We'll give it a try. It's something on the New York Times webpage. There's a couple of them that you gotta like pay for, like the main crossword, the daily crossword. You have to like have a subscription for, but the mini and the connections and I think the Wordle as well. They're popular for the Wordle. Maybe you've heard of that one. The one where you've got to like guess the 5-letter word. It's the same stuff. Anyways, let's hop over to chat room while I get Balatro set up. I did download, I believe, 1 or 2 mods today. So hopefully there's a little bit of new content to work with. I do enjoy looking at the new mods. Make sure everything's set up over here. Well, we already unlocked a deck, so it must be working. Welcome to the Void as I get the scenes set up. There we go. And game audio is coming through nicely as well. Alright, so this has some new decks in this mod pack. Unlock a legendary joker. Okay, we did that already, obviously. Legendary jokers may appear in the shop. Oh wow. -1 joker slot. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, so what does this add? Oh, that's a lot of jokers. I didn't realize just how many I was adding. Yeah, that's a lot of jokers for sure. What the hell mods did I even install? We've got card sleeves on. All in Jest. All in Jest, I believe, was the only content that I added besides, I mean, more Joker packs is still here, but that's, we've had that one for a little while. Let's just play some fun ones. Let's see, what are these new decks? We've got Fabled deck. Oh, just the one. Okay. I'll pass on playing that right away. But let's go ahead and do just no sleeve to start. Just kind of try out the mod. See if it's even remotely balanced, right? And just to see more cards, let's go Zodiac deck, right? That starts with Overstock. Some dirt on the table. Alright. That's a pretty bad start. Pair of kings, that's not bad. Let's see if we go for the full house then. Boom, easy. Okay, I know that this added a bunch of moons. So this will level up basically these moons. There's a moon for every standard planet, right? So normally, like, a planet would level up high card or 2-pair, and it would level up your chips a certain amount and your mult by a certain amount. This adds 2 moons, I think, for each planet, and rather than leveling up the chips and the mult, it levels up just the chips by double or just the mult by double. It doesn't, not doubling it, but double the amount that you would normally get. So rather than 40 chips and 4 mult for a straight flush, you just get 80 chips here. Okay, here's a new one. Gains 0.25 mult per consecutive played hand. Per consecutive played hand containing a full house. So if it doesn't have a full house, I guess it resets. That is pretty hard to do, I will say. If you don't draw a full house, you kind of just get boned. I'll take it just to see what it is. Squeezy Pete. And I'll take a mail-in rebate. Okay, you want me to discard aces. I'll try my best. Play a flush. Discard the ace and play another flush. Easy $10-inos. A couple new ones, alright. Retrigger first and last scored cards on first and last hand of round. Okay, so it's like some sort of weird combination between like a dusk and a reverse dusk. And this says Joker gains plus 10 chips per empty Joker slot at end of round. Oh, that's kind of cool. So as long as you've got a lot of free slots, this will slowly scale. I like that. And while I do like this, I think we could probably like sell Squeezy Pete and just get some Mr. Lonely value. Okay, here's a new Tarot. Destroy a selected Joker and earn triple its sell value. Sign me the fuck up, I was just about to sell that guy. And I'll take a blue Joker. This guy can gain 20 chips around, and that'll be alright. You want me to discard a 5s. Plus 80? That does just win, doesn't it? 10 bucks though. Got my 10 bucks. And now it doesn't quite win because I discarded too many. Nice. Pair is 40 points. Plus the chips, so for a bit more than that. Yeah, so now it's got a guaranteed 20 chips on it. Nice. Nice. Okay, so this is just double the chips on the straight. Times 3 mult. Cannot see boss blind or its effects until selected. Ew. What the fuck? Why would you do that to me? Alright. Creates a random spectral. Splits one selected card into 2 copies with half the rank. Odd cards split as evenly as possible. Okay. So if I split an ace, it would turn into 2 sevens. I see. And a jack would split into a 5 and a 6, I assume? I want a random spectral, though. Wraith. Pretty bad. Pretty not what I want. Full house plus 4 mult. Straight flush plus 8 mult. Let's take the 4 mult on full house. And I don't know if I want this or not. That's pretty bold. Maybe I take it because it's better than Blue Joker and then I sell it before it really matters. I know what this boss is, right? We already saw that this was the pillar, so I don't need to worry about that. Or I need to worry about it exactly as much as I would worry about the pillar normally. You want me to discard 9s? Oh, never mind. Alright. Very well. Full house. Should be pretty good. I don't think I want this, right? I don't see a world where I really use it. Negative jokers appear 3 times more often in the shop. Yeah? Say less. Alright, let's do the, let's just do the big... Well, no. I could probably take this and then get a discard on a queen and be fine. I have an idea for a Balatro Schizo deck and some jokers, but would need someone to make the mod. What do you mean by that? Explain. Boom. Easy 2700. High card plus 2 mult. Ooh. Plus 3 hands, lose all discards, no thank you. Hello, Patriot. How are you? Turn every scored ace into a bonus card. But the rank and enhancement change at the end of the round. That's kind of a cool idea. So like, what the actual upgrade is and what rank you're supposed to be playing change. I see now how Mr. Lonely can kind of get not great as you go on, because like, he's at plus 50 here, and I already want to take a 5th Joker, so right now he's kind of just 50 chips and that's it. DJ Soup Nips, really? Do better. Okay, what are you? Oh, this is the splitting one. Kinda like this one, I'm not gonna lie. This seems cool. It allows you to split up some of your higher numbered cards into the lower numbered cards that are sort of in the hacking range, you know what I mean? The deck would randomize the cards in it after each boss blind. Jokers based on bad things happening or changing ranks. There's some potential there for sure. It might not even need to be a challenge deck necessarily, depending on what kind of jokers you add in. Rerolls cost $5 less, decreases by 1 at end of round. That's kind of cool. +2 hand size during each boss blind. That's also very cool. Let's go ahead and take this for now. And Mr. Lonely here is on thin ice. We've got 2 uncommons. This baseball card makes a lot of sense. Maybe we take a strength. 1 more reroll. Earns $0 at end of round. Increases by $2 when a blind is skipped. So the more you skip, the more money it makes. This seems a little bit unbalanced, I'm not gonna lie. Although, actually, I take that back. Normally, I think other skip jokers are unbalanced in the sense that they're bad. This one feels like it could actually incentivize skipping a little bit. My shit-ass unit can't schedule a test, so my second to last test is the same subject as my first exam. This means I don't have my test 2 marks. So I don't know whether I'm able to write the exam that I have tomorrow morning. I think I understand what you're saying there. Sounds like a pain in the ass either way, though. Okay, we know that this is the pillar, because we saw it. Okay, so if we start splitting like 10s and 9s and such, we can start getting ourselves some extra 5s. Let's go ahead and dig for some of those kinds of cards. There's some 9s, but I don't want 9s, I want 10s and 5s. That's still not really what I asked for, although now I do have a 4 of a kind of jack, so maybe I just take that. Let's see what we draw. I'll pass on all that. I'll hold on to my 2 ways. I was about to say, I can't imagine that doesn't win. Turn every scored jag into a dyscalcular card? Huh? Counts as every numbered rank, except for making poker hands. Wow, that's kind of cool. I actually like that enhancement. So it works with all of the various... What the fuck is that? It works with all of the various, like, Cloud9 and 8-Ball and all of those. Hack. Alright, what are you? Joker gains times 0.1 when a Joker is destroyed, not when it's sold. You have to destroy the Joker. When small blind is selected, destroy all other Jokers, and this Joker gains 0.5 mult for each. So this is like madness, but like Insano style madness. And we're on white stick, so there's no way this is any good. New mod? It is a new mod. Do you mind doing Balatro mods? Someone in the chat? I forget the name of it. When any Joker is sold or destroyed, create an exact copy and immediately destroy it again. There we go. It's All in Jest. That's what it's called. All in Jest. I was about to say this clearly has something to do with the number 4. This Joker gains +1 mult per 4 discarded. Resets when a 4 is scored. So just never play any 4s. And this can pop off. I don't mind that. So there's clearly some synergies in this pack with destroying jokers, since we've seen like 2 or 3 of them already that kind of do that. Hair plus 2 mult, that sounds good. Let's take the Fool though. Plus 20 mult if played hand contains no kings or queens. It's pretty cool. I like that as well. There's some good ones in here. DJ Soup and Salad is a goated name, man. I really do like it. It's grown on me. When I first started using it, I was like, okay, this is just a meme name, but he's a good one. So I want to try to make more 4s if I can, for the sake of tetraphobia. So I'm looking for 8s right now. Hopefully. Or not. No 8s? Okie dokie. What do you split jacks into? Jack is 11. No, that's not what I want. It's not what I want. I wanted 8s. I get hyped when I get that phone notification. I'm glad to hear that. Oh no. Wait. Oh, that's like a different kind of bot. I'm used to like the best viewers on Stream Boo or whatever it is. I'm used to a different, like it's not got that weird ass naming scheme and everything. They've got like an anime profile pic and everything. Get out of here. Gotta buy some viewers, man, for real. Oh, what is this? What Yoshi egg? This Joker gains plus 9 chips and $2 of sell value at end of round. So it's an egg, but it actually has some reason to keep it other than being $3. Pretty cool. What? Get that shit out of my... That's gross. What was that? You wanted viewers? My bad. I should have bought some viewers for us. Level up 3 of a kind by 40 chips. Sure. Alright, give me some 8s. I need some 8s. Thank you. Split 1 selected card into 2 copies. There we go. And another one. And now we can just discard 5 4s and get a bunch of tetraphobia value. There we go. Probably should have looked at what I'm discarding. It was 7s. Could have had $5 there. Trading card. Trading card? I was hoping Negative Nancy would actually pay off 3 times more negative jokers, but does not seem to be. 3x chips, but loses some chips at end of round. Selling a joker creates the Fool card once per round. If I had some extra slots, this would be great. Maybe we do get rid of tetraphobia. Flashcard's also pretty nice. With the baseball card. Flashcard with baseball card should just carry the whole run, honestly. Four of a kind plus 6. Sign me up. Alright, we don't know what this boss is. The club. Trading card is probably your favorite Joker. Trading card is very good. We'll say that. I don't know if I'd call it my favorite Joker. Oh, reroll surplus with the flash card. Huge. Let's go ahead and get one of these as well. I think 3 of a kind is now my best hand. Right, look at this. I don't want 7s. No 7s. I don't know why I discarded those 4s. I have a lot of them. I should probably be holding on to them to better get, like full houses and such. And play a gay there. It is, all in jest. All in jest. Does the overlay work with these Jokers, by the way? If you might need to refresh the page, I'm not sure, but if you hover over them on the Twitch stream, sometimes it'll give you a description. On PC, not mobile? Okay. So it does work with the modded Jokers, though. That's nice. Cubic Stone enhances one selected card into a Discalcular card, which counts as every numbered rank for things, for like effects, not for making hands, but for effects. I'm on my phone right now, ain't home. Word. Word, word, word. Three of a kind plus 4 malt, sure. 2 pair plus 2 malt. It's a random spectral. Ooh, let me get that. Talisman, big. Lurking. Observing from the shadows. Oh, you want me to discard 4s? Yes. Say less. Okay, hold on. Here's a good question. So if I turn a jack into a Discalcular card and then discard it, does that get me mail-in rebate value? Yes, it does. Nice. I might pursue this to give you some future content. Dude, I'd be down. I'm down to test anyone's mods. I think it was Banana that was also making some Jokers. I don't know where that went. Enhancements give 1.5x effect if played with or held in hand with this card. That's very good with things like Steel. You get a charged card or 2 and stick them in hand with all your Steel cards. Photograph. Look at this photograph. 50 chips on Full House? Definitely. Ah. Thank you, Negative Nancy. Silky Sausage for very cheap rerolls. Balance 30% of malt and chips. Decreases by 5% at end of round. That's very strange and I don't like it. Earn $8 if blind is beaten in a single hand. Temperance. Thoughts about a chunky deck, starting with double the cards. I have seen something similar to that. In fact, it was just a little while ago I saw a mod that had a big deck. There was something else involved with it, but it had double the cards. Nice. Hello, Saints. Discalcular cards are also aces and jacks as well. I noticed that you've specifically made them not kings and queens. Curious. This is Triboulet slander right here. Chips on 4 of a kind, yes please. Is this a beanstalk? What's going on here? Jax, yep, it's supposed to be a beanstalk. Cannot be debuffed and always score. That's cool. What was this fucking Slenderman? What is this? 24 mult, -4 per card in played hand. So plus 20 if you play a high card. Plus 4 if you play 5. Every time a playing card is chosen from a standard pack, create an exact copy. That's cool as well. There's a lot. I like the synergies here. None of this has said, holy shit, that's busted yet. But there's a lot of jokers in this pack, so there's always time. Alright, what do you got for me? The arm. Fuck you, buddy. I'm bored and don't want to study, so I'm gonna redo the mod list mod. I have some fetchers I want to add. Fetch away. Okay, you want me to discard 7s? Very well. There's a 7. Reroll value just shot through the fucking roof. I hate this card. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate. Hate it. Earn 20% of the sell value of other jokers, rounded up at end of round. So temperance in a card. Destroy selected joker, earn triple its sell value. No thanks, not right now. I do want to turn you into a charged card though, because that's cool. And then I'll make a second one. And then I'll hang some 3s and 2s. High card by 20 chips. Plus 5 mult per ace, king, queen, or jack in played hand. Huh, yeah, that's fine enough. It's like so ever so marginally better version of Smiley Face, which is only face cards, but it doesn't have the synergies that face cards have, because you can't just use like Pareidolia to make it trigger on everything, since it's named by rank instead of face cards and aces or something like that. Speaking of Pareidolia. Alright, you want me to discard kings. Play my full house. It's a shame that our first negative was a consumable. Saying a pair of 5s. And I don't know, charge another queen. Umbriel. Some more mult on 2 pair, which is now 20 times 8. I have to wonder what happens if you level this down, but you're already down to 20 chips. Does this go down to like 0? What happens there? A Fervent card. Gains plus 10 chips when scored? Gains 10 chips when scored. Oh, so this is like mini Hiker. It's like Hiker on one card. I see. I wonder if I could then remove it later like you can with Hiker, where you can get rid of Hiker later and keep the value. Create a Chaos tag when a blind is skipped, and Chaos tags have a random effect. Let's miss me with the Chaos for now. Will be chaotic in the future. And we'll go next. Alright, I like the idea of a Fervent card. The card art so far has been pretty good. You want 5s discarded. Very well. And I would like to... Now that I've gotten rid of all those 4s, maybe I actually want to turn some of them back into other things. Like, I would like to play this 2 pair. I want to actually see how this works, because these enhancements give 1.5x effect. This should give me, yeah, you can see it says gains 23 chips when scored. Now it's got 23 extra chips on it. So I think that would stay when you get rid of the enhancement. That would be cool. I would like that. I will it to be true. Earn $5 when any playing card is destroyed. Eh. Fake money. Sell this Joker to double the sell value of adjacent Jokers. Okay. Negative Nancy's really not doing a lot for us right now, is it? This Joker gains plus 5 mult when a face card is destroyed. Oh. Do Devil. Sell Negative Nancy at this point. To buy this. Dead President, Jesus. And then I sell you. Value up both of those. So when I sell you next round, I actually get some value out of it. Discard 4s. All face cards are disabled. Very cool, thank you. I sure would have liked to have played this. What do the moons do? So instead of leveling up this hand by like a certain amount of malt and a certain amount of chips, it instead levels it up by twice as many of the chips and no malt, or twice as many of the malt and no chips. See, so you're getting, instead of 15 chips for the pair and 1 malt, you're just getting 30 chips. Yeah, I think so as well. It's pretty nice. Cards with a gold seal have a 1 in 2 chance to re-trigger. Pretty cool. I like that. 4 malt on a flush. Levels up high card if played hand is only 1 ace. You can definitely get some value out of this, for sure. Especially early game when you still have some aces and you can pretty frequently play one here and there. Let's go ahead and take that for now. Atom. sevens. Alrighty, I wanted to do this, so let's do this. Charged. Another charged king. Boom. Those sevens to whatever that thing was. I forgot to sell it. Rip. This joker gains 20 chips if played hand contains at least 3 twos. I guess? This feels like a worse Wii Joker, but I guess you don't actually need to, like... No, this is just worse Wii Joker, but it's not rare, so I guess that's why. Okay, you know what? Give me some money. I don't actually want that thing. Buy this and then use Osiris on it to get like $2 extra out of it. Huge. $2 at end of round per ace of unique suit scored this round. Okay. That guy again. Take the death. Buy, sell the Diet Cola. Take Hanging Chad, even though it's not that helpful. And we'll go next. So should I skip for 2 random chaos tags? That's probably gonna end the run in a very poor way. I have to imagine. Nothing good can come of that, I'm sure. But we're doing it anyways. 27 bucks, and we don't know what the other one is. 27? Why 27? It's not double. The flint. More like the dumb, am I right? Got him. It's interesting because the extra chips that it gets get updated based on how many charged cards you have. There you go. So what the hell do you do there, Chaos Tag? Bro's gonna jump me, I'm sure of it. I have no idea what it's gonna do, but it's gonna fuck me up when it triggers. Maybe this is the $25 when you beat a boss blind. It's possible. 50 chips when a face card is destroyed. Envelope 4 of a kind. Get another fervent? No, let's get a chariot. Chariot on a king. Wait, no, that couldn't have been... I wonder if this is just a double tag then? Could just be a double tag. You want jacks. Okay. And let's play a pair of aces. 3.38x mult with the 2 charged cards. That feels like it could be a very, very easy nanim. +1 hand size per 2 jacks held in hand. So for every 2 jacks I draw, I get an extra hand size? So if you go like red seal, steel, jacks, you get a lot of value, but you don't get the Baron value, of course. So maybe it's not that good. But if I could duplicate this, then I could get +1 hand size, +2 hand size per 2 jacks held in hand. And then I would just draw my whole deck if I could get nothing but jacks. And then I win. I'm gonna see if I can make that happen. Well, that doesn't look like normal Balatro. No, sir, it is not. It is, well, to be fair, we only have like 1 or 2 mods installed that actually change content. We have like, we have like 14 mods installed, but most of them are, visual. We've got All in Jest, and, there's more Joker packs that give you like Joker packs of certain rarities. Pass on those. Absolutely. What just happened? Like, I saw the chaos tag went off, and it just gave a random effect, and I didn't know what that would be. I guess the random effect was duplicate a Joker when you when you skip a pack or something. I mean, I'll take another mail-in rebate, that's cool, but here I was trying to guess what that random effect was, and it was, something that I could never have possibly guessed. Okay, let's get a chariot. Let's see if we can get that on a jack. You want me to discard 9s, say less. Okay, let's go 2 pair kings over jacks. Random kicker in there. You got a free Joker, I guess. Yeah. It doesn't increase my Joker slots, it seems, so I guess if I want to change anything out, I'm gonna have to sell 2 of these, which is gonna be annoying, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Played spade cards give their plus chips as plus mult instead. Oh, the suit changes at the end of round. Okay. This seems pretty solid. I guess it would depend. Seems a little bit niche as well, though. And if you are watching on PC, you should be able to hover over these, and we have an overlay that allows you to see what they do. Get a hanged man and some charged cards. Alright, what's our boss? The Wattail. Joke's on you, nerd. I drew a flush. I've been having a lot of fun recently with Cryptid and some add-ons. Yeah, we've tried Cryptid a couple times on stream in the past. Cryptid is a lot to deal with. Scored 4s give +2 mult per 4 in played hand. So if you play 4 4s, you'd get 8 mult per 4 for 32 mult. Gotcha. Understood. Let's go next. Gotta save up now that I've got my seed money. Okay. We've got this type of card here, which counts as every numbered rank, so when I discard this jack, I will get the $10, because it does count as a 7. Well, this is pretty nice. Go ahead and get you. Discard these two. Maybe I draw an extra jack. I did not. So we'll play... let's play this full house. That's a winner. Cryptid really is so much happening. It's so much happening. Cryptid is so much happening that you have to actively make less happen so that you don't crash the game. DNA. Curious. We get a random spectral. Trance, huge. Maybe it's about time we dropped mail-in rebate now that we've got seed money. Maybe we don't need an econ joker, even though mail-in rebate is a very good econ joker. I kind of do want DNA. And I want to start trying out this red seal steel jack business. This day I have a class at 6 a.m. and currently it's at 1 a.m. Yeah, I'm not sleeping today. Damn. Destroy selected joker and triplets sell value now. A few months ago I ended a stream on a hand scoring and came back the following week to the same hand still scoring. That's why you, it's definitely why you use Talisman to the best of its ability. Hate this card. I hate it so much. Get it out of my face. Please don't make me look at it. Let's blue seal you. And then death you. Not with 4 though. I do like my 4s. Thank you for the follow. Please enjoy your stay. I don't need to look at what I need to discard anymore. Winner. 2 levels of Jupiter. I don't really need that, but... it's actually quite easy to get E300 re-triggers on Cryptid. No thank you. I would rather not. Shade. Add negative addition to a random card in hand. Ooh. Any mod that does that is busted. Full stop. Negative playing cards is busted, full stop. Especially since negative is an addition. Scored gold cards turn into stone cards. Stone cards earn $5 when scored. Selling a joker creates the fool once per round. Alright, what's our boss? Very large blind, don't care. So like, now I make you negative. Oh, it's a random card in hand. I guess that's fine. We'll bump him up to a jack, and that'll be fine. But we start duplicating this, right? Like, let's do the sun on those. Reading comprehension missing for me. Turtle, how hard is it to make a mod for this game? I can kind of answer that. It depends on how much coding experience you have. If you've never coded anything before, it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, certainly. It's Lua. You have to be able to read documentation as well to some extent. Imagine being a very large blind. Yikes. Couldn't be me. Chariot, big. I heart New York. Played cards permanently gain +1 mult when scored. I like that. That's the mult version of Hiker. What are you? Stellar. +5 chips and +1 mult per level of played hand. I mean, it looks very nice. I'm gonna take it regardless of whether it's good or not. We gotta buy all the new planets. The moons, rather. We up to 100 here? Yes. 100 on the flashcard. What are you? Next booster pack opened contains twice the number of options and available picks. Well, I'm gonna take that just because it sounds neat. Alright, let's go ahead and discard all of you. I really want to make, like, I want to bump this 5 up. Go ahead and chariot it at the very least. Now it's a negative steal. And I should really just dupe it. Straight up. I don't know, I do dumb shit that isn't easy, but the mods I make aren't the usual mods. Like, most mods don't need to set up a server in the back end. Yes, this is correct. Alright, so the next pack that I open has twice the options and twice the number of picks. But I don't want to open these. Right? Because they aren't very good. Alright, what do we got? The house. I don't know what to do about this, honestly. That might be a 5, right? Got it. Get fucked. Joker editions are twice as effective. That's cool. I get a spectral. Hanged Man. As cool as these fervent cards are, they're not like that useful. Maybe I should just make a fucking gold card out of one of them. Alright, we get 2 of these. An Ankh. A Ouija. Reroll 1 selected Joker. Reroll? Oh, rare, random of the same rarity. Okay. Maybe it's time I rerolled Blind Drawn. Or, ooh, should I reroll Baseball Card? Do you think that would make negative +2 Jokers? Probably. That's pretty cool. That's a fair point, and I would say probably. Ew, burnt Joker. Gross. And I don't really want to immolate, and I don't know that Ankh is a great idea. Like, I guess one could argue that, like, with the steel cards as I'm duplicating them like this, and the instances of these charged cards, I could probably win just without any of this. Like, I could just strictly take a bunch of these types of jokers, at which point I would probably just copy however you pronounce that and win. Should I do that? Let's go ahead and do that. I just want to see what this turns out to look like. Random spectral. Reroll a selected joker, cool. And let's make an extra queen of clubs that is charged. I'll take my retcon, now that I'm allowed to look at what the boss is. I haven't been able to do that since like Ante 3. Immolate, okay. So maybe I take a stuntman and then re-roll it. Into a Baron. There's a lot of options here, I will say. There's a lot of good options that I'm sitting on right now. Very interesting. So what exactly does, like, a king get me, or a jack? What's a king get me? Let's see what one king gets me right now. Enough. Jacks are kings or fives, because fives are where my negatives are. Wow, they really want to give me these random spectrals. Another one. After a blind is skipped, visit the shop. That is good. That is good. Those can be strengthed, it just takes time. Yes, this is true. I do eventually want to strength them up into the other ranks, but... Let's take this so that we can peek this pack and see if there's anything crazy good. There was not. Let's peek this pack and see if there's anything crazy good. There was not. Selling a joker creates the fool card once around. Maybe. No, you know what? Banana. And let's clover this bitch. Stop me. Now I gotta sell him. You have my attention. Yes, draw me more cards. Now that's a hand. I still don't really want to immolate any of this, but... we need to figure out this deck fixing sooner rather than later. Upgrade the base mult of pair. Strength, okay. Probably over immolate. And reroll me once more. Additions held in hand. Oh, so like if I have polychrome on a card, additions held in hand trigger their effects. That doesn't work with negative though, because it already does trigger in hand. Maybe we just take the Troubadour for now. And go next. Alright, I want to find 2 of those 5s if I can. Thank you. And now we sell the Troubadour to get another copy of it. Okay, there's a lot going on here, but I only have... Well, I have so many charged cards that these steals give 25.6 mult. I need a Mime way more than I need a Baron. The Baron synergy is nice, but the synergy isn't as good as with the charged cards. Alright, so we sell the Mercury. We buy and sell this thingy, Plain Jane, so that we can get another copy of Strength as we go into this Arcana pack. And we didn't find anything to actually Arcana, or to strengthen rather. So let's just Death to a Jack, I think. Nacho Tong every time. It's my Tong, Nacho Tong. And I'm saving the Ectoplasm until I actually, like, am sure that I want what I have here. Sell this Joker to double the sell value of adjacent Jokers. I want this solely so that I can sell it and get some more temperance value there. ×3, but can't see what the boss is. I'll pass on that, I think. What did I need here? 7.2? We'll see if I can do that. Damn, they aren't giving me very many Jokers to work with, actually. I do like this skip, but I think I'm making enough money that it's not worth it. I honestly think that I should still be discarding kings. There's that. Notably, this still only gives me 2 jacks, so if I only draw 1 jack, it doesn't do anything, but when I draw 2 jacks, it gives me another 2 cards. Okay, so these all give 7.1x. Let's go ahead and do, like, this, maybe. Okay, we're still winning by a solid margin. And our high card is very good. I don't want to open... Well, no, I can. I forgot I didn't take that skip. +5 mult per ace, king, queen, jack. No. Balances 10% of mult and chips. Retrigger all played face cards. I'll take this, but it's not really what I want. I feel like I should probably just sell it for the Fool, right? Because I'm not playing. The balance is good, but it's only 10%. I would much rather have, like, another copy of the Fool. Ryu. Gains $5 of sell value when a tarot card is used. Yeah, that works. Let me Ectoplasm. Baron is negative, he's sticking around. And I think we just hold on to the Fool until we can get ourselves another, whatchamacallit. Strength. Okay, high card 4. There's my other mult card. High card Jack. There it is. Yeah, we need a mime. I request a mime. You. When skipping a blind, create a standard charm, meteor, or buffoon tag. So an extra tag of one of those 4 packs. You got temperance if I want it. I could just make a couple of spectral cards. That's not bad. Or I could hang some things, since I do need to do that eventually. Maybe hanging things is the better I like option here. Oh right, I get to do both. Huge. X is worthless though. Get out of here. Now I can still do another Master of Arcanes. Those are bad. Destroy a Joker at gain triple its sell value. So I could destroy Geyser here in just a sec. Especially if I do like this, and then this. We got a Cryptid. We can now do this for $66. And then we can like buy and sell like this to get another copy of Fool. I'll buy this solely to unlock it. This Joker and adjacent Jokers cannot be destroyed. Okay, so this is the one that you use with that crazy ass Joker we saw earlier that gains a ton of mult every time it destroys something. Very good. This is also good with things like Ankh, because you can keep extra Jokers, and like Ankh will duplicate one of them, but none of these can be destroyed. I actually kind of like that. Black Hole has the same rarity as other planet cards. Or Hexer Madness, potentially, I'd assume. Yes, there's a couple of, there was another one we saw that worked just like Madness, but it destroys all of your Jokers every round and gains mult. Times mult, like the same amount as Madness would. Negative Jokers appear 3 times more often in the shop is pretty cool. But I also kind of just like, that. Damn, I was kind of hoping we'd just get it right away. You're inactive. Let's go one more reroll. Emperor, no. Alright, go next. The Serpent. Okay, the Serpent doesn't work very well with the whole negative card thing, since it doesn't actually, like, you can go above your hand size already. I feel like you still crypted the negatives, or do I crypted the jacks? Maybe it's better to crypted some more charged cards here. And then we play just an ace. Another one. +4 mult per 4 in your full deck. Nah. -2 reroll cost. That's pretty neat. Let me get that telescope. Joker Stencil's not worth the effort. I'll take the high card. Chariot. First played hand of round contains only kings and queens. Apply a blue seal to a random played card. ×2 mult for each wait, times 2 mult for 1 round each ante. So like you would have to double skip if you wanted to get the 2x on the boss. That seems just bad, to be honest. That's just not it. Right, you can become a steel card for sure. And I'm gonna save the Fool still. I would like it to be on strength. And we play one of these queens, probably. We're in the E's. Scored cards in first and last hand of round give their chips as mult instead. Pretty cool. I like it. What do we got here? I'm kind of okay with re-rolling Event Horizon. What are you? Doctor's note. All numbered hearts are considered the same rank. E. All numbered hearts are considered the same rank except for making poker hands. What the fuck does that mean for us? What is the synergy that I'm looking at here? They're considered the same rank. To what end? What rank is, I guess, the question that that's being begged here. Good for mail in Sixth Sense Cloud9. Yeah, but what rank? They're all considered the same rank, but they aren't. It doesn't specify what that rank is. So like are they all considered 9s? Or are they all considered 8s? Like there has to be some sort of synergy I'm missing here that requires that like everything be the same rank. But it doesn't say that they are considered all the ranks, because there is a different phrasing here. Counts as every numbered rank. Counts as every numbered rank is the phrasing here. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck this is doing. It's doing something, I'm just not sure what it is yet. He's kind of not it. This is just not it. High Priestess me, I guess. Woohoo! 6 mult on 4 of a kind. I'm sure we can find a good replacement for that. Actually, I think a trading card might be the choice. Now, do I want to duplicate Iapetus? No, I don't. Plus 10 mult on Showdown boss blinds. Oh, okay, for final bosses. Disables them and gives 10x mult. Beat the final boss is what that reads. All cards are considered as all ranks, including the face cards. Maybe, but I would do different wording. Maybe it takes the action into account. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but like if it had said including for making poker hands, it would make sense. You just play 5 hearts and instead of a flush, you just get a flush 5, right? Because they're all the same rank. But it doesn't count that, so I'm confused. Get out of here. That's better. One 4, please. One jack, please. Winner. Alright, what you got for me? Death. I like death. More jacks. Because now I can make these fools into death. This is... I like the card art on these. This Joker gains. Don't care. Didn't read. Plus 10 mult if played hand contains an odd number of cards. Okay. I'll just go next, probably. How's it going, man? What is that emote? Oh, you got like your own custom emotes going on, don't you? -1 hand size. Ask me if I care. I do. Okay, this is the part where you draw the card. Thank you. That's whiplash from all those card draws suddenly. Alright, let me get an extra... Get an extra steel negative this time. Oh, this time it drew. I wonder, I guess negative triggers it, but the jokers do not. Right, 20 cards in hand. I'm sure this will be a reasonable score, right? I wonder if selling the Jester itself would give me the Fool. I'm noticing a distinct lack of the Strength card. One in 2 chance for purchased consumables to become negative. Kinda cool. Garbage, worthless, stinky. Give me $20. Out of curiosity, does the legendary Joker pack exist? It does. It does. We haven't seen one yet because they are rare. But I have seen them in my time using it. That mod is a different one, by the way. That one is more Joker packs. I might have already said that now that I think about it, but in case I haven't. Why has this gotten bigger? Why? Hi, Smokey. How are you, my sleepy cat? Watch him walk into the room doing this. Where am I? What year is it? What's up, buddy? Come on. Bring your fluffy self up here. Yeah. Fluffy tail. Mr. Mocus. Okay, where were we? I was destroying this 3. Be gone. I do have a steel jack here that I should probably make use of. Let's go ahead and turn this 8 into a steel jack. We do need some of our jacks to be steel. Money. What are you? Plus 30 chips. Yup. This is the plus 4 malt version of chips. Death. The 3 into another jack. What are you? Joker gains plus 2 malt per played 2 in a flush. I don't know what to think about that. What are you? Stellar. Discarded cards do not return to deck until the end of the ante. Huh. I kind of like that. And yes, it does create a fool of itself. I like that a lot, actually. Because now, well, this one, obviously not coming back anyways. Let's go ahead and create a death and use it on this jack. And then so if I discard these, we're never gonna see him again? I mean, for that ante at least. I won't see him in the big blind. That makes it very easy to whittle down your deck for the boss. $37 out of 47. That must have been a bitch to code, or maybe it's got a very elegant solution and it's actually very easy to code. One in 2 chance to create a tarot card if played hand contains a king or a queen. That's fine. Death. I'm really not making use of that Baron at all, am I? Foiled again. Jacks cannot be debuffed and always score. This is another great option. I can't get countered by like, well, whatever really. I'm sure we'll see it again. No, my face down cards. Now what? Alright, I'm sure this is a fine card to play, right? Yes. I like to think that to implement this guy just made like a second deck, like object, and that deck object is just like sitting somewhere just off screen over here, which is why the cards seem to fly in from off screen. There's just like a second deck over here, and you don't draw from that one. Onk. Onk. So now if I onk, I've got a good chance of onking another one of these, and because of the anchor, like I could sell these right? And Ankh. And there we go. Baba Booey. Is this risky? Because... oh no, that was doubling their sell value. So now every 2 jacks I hold in hand, I get 3 hand size. So this says destroy selected joker, earn triplets sell value. If it can't be destroyed, then this should just give me $24, right? Yes. Aw, you're not compatible with these? The fuck, man? Fine, I'm just gonna hold on to you then. Yeah, what's good? Yeah, draw the whole fucking deck. I play the 1 queen. My steel card's giving a cool 986x. Man, what I wouldn't do for a mime right now. Oh, gold cards give extra money too. Oh shit. Nice. Pretty good. I guess it's fine to sell the anchor at this point, eh? Oh, that's right. You can sell Brainstorm when it's duplicating Diet Cola you can sell Brainstorm for a double tag. Like, that's a good idea. I'm guessing you're not compatible. Undebuffable Jax sounds pretty good. Obviously that's incompatible, but that's just, you know, because there's no point in making them compatible. Celestial packs are free, that's alright. We're rich! Probably roll to like 25. Sets all probabilities to 0. Ooh. So that works well with like glass deck. Where is the strength? Where is the strength? There it is. Found it. Where is the fool? There is the fool. Are you okay, Smokey? They're almost there. And there's the rest of the deck. And then we play a queen, and we get a ton of money. $2,700 from my gold card. Who needs econ, honestly? Rare Joker pack. This Joker gains 0.25 mult if played hand is only heart kings. No, none of these are worth it. First card drawn each round counts as any rank and suit. Ranks can't make poker hands. Okay. That I understand. It's basically a rank and suit wild card when you draw it. Where is Mime when you need him, honestly? When they needed him most, he vanished. Jacks count as any suit. I don't need that though, because I'm playing with in-hand Jack stuff here. I do kind of like the idea of a showman though. What's our skips? Nothing right now. We're facing the tooth. That's all I know. Hand always counts as containing a straight. Hand always counts as containing a straight. But that doesn't mean you're always playing a straight. It just, like, runner value, I guess, is what that's good for. Or potentially, like, to-do list. Oops, all sixes. A chariot, I'll take that. But I do kind of just want to roll until I see a, there's the doctor's note again. Still not sure what the point of that is. Here's this guy. When small blind is selected, destroy all other jokers, and this joker gains 0.5 for each. For each. It doesn't say for each destroyed. It just says for each other joker. So this could work with Anchor. Would that work with Seance if you're playing flush? I think Seance does specify that the hand has to be a straight flush. Seance does not say contains a straight and a flush. It does say poker hand is a straight flush. So unfortunately I don't think so. I was wondering if playing a flush might give you a straight flush, but I don't think that's the case because it just says it contains a straight. And if it worked where a flush would also make it a straight flush, then in theory playing any hand would make it a straight. Yeah, there is a chance. I wouldn't say it's a 0% chance by any means, but it is a little bit unlikely. They're really trying to give me these same, like, 7 jokers here. There's the strength. Get a temperance in here. What are you? Earn $2 at end of round for every gold seal in your full deck. I didn't even realize I had 2 gold seals in my full deck. Where the fuck are they? I know this one. Oh, I have a 9. Okay. We'll go next here. Lose $1 per card played. Fight me. And there they are. In fact, let's start making the kings into jacks. And we play the ace. Casual E46. And now I don't think we need as many of these, because as we get more of the negative jacks, we should just be able to kind of pivot out of these and just draw our whole deck to hand every round anyways. What do we got? Deja vu on the negative. Negative Nancy. Honestly, maybe I could get rid of one of these for a negative Nancy now. And then hope to see Showman get another one of these so that we can have 9 times as many. That'd be good. Are you compatible? Didn't think so. Just wanted to check. Cool. I've got the money. Now show me the goods. ×2 mult if played hand contains only spades and clubs. So like a slightly worse blackboard. Cool looking. Not helpful. Do we have any good skips coming up? I do have a double tag. I could skip for another double tag. There it is. Sorry, negative Nancy. Mime. I'll still keep the 1 around. Hope we find an extra. There's a strength. Do I have other things I need? I guess I could start strengthening these 8s and 5s or whatever. It's a little ways off, but... Foiled again. Take a sun. Make sure I'm not getting countered by the boss immediately. Master of Arcanes. Never mind, don't want the sun. I want the Master of Arcanes. Aura. No, there's nothing good that comes out of that. I say that and then I immediately draw this, which would have actually triggered if I had hit Polychrome. Immediately gets the aura back. Nice. Where are my negatives? There's a death. I suppose that'll do. Just reroll a couple more times, see if we get anything nice. Nope. Okay. Next. And honestly, get rid of the gold as well. I just want to make sure I can still draw everything I want to here. Death U and DU. And strength U2. And then discard you guys that aren't anything special. And you guys that aren't anything special. And there's the rest of the deck. We play the king. Pretty solid E144 right there. Turns out 2 mimes does indeed help. What you got for me, Jumbo Spectral? Shade, add negative addition to a random card in hand. Or Ectoplasm again. Now, I wouldn't like to Ectoplasm Negative Nancy, so I would definitely sell that one. I feel like Negative Nancy, or the Ectoplasm might actually not be a bad choice, right? Like, our hand size really doesn't, you know? Scored charged cards give 1.5x mult. Okay, I'm not scoring my charged cards, though. You gonna give me Judgment? Supernova. Yeah, no thanks. What does the lightning looking cards do? Enhancements give 1.5x effect if played with or held in hand with this card. That's why we're scoring so high, is because our steel cards are getting 985x mults since they're stored in hand with like 15 different charged cards. It's just another form of quadratic scaling in this mod. I'll take another devil. Master of Arcanes again. Immolate, no. Trading card, good. Copy of the Sun. DNA. Deck fixing out the butt. Alright, first off, you die. Second off, sun these. And then we discard all of you. And all of you. There we go. And we got our red seal negative, which is what we want to duplicate. And we accidentally win. But we did the things that we needed to, so that's okay. Level up 3 of a kind if scored hand is exactly 3 cards of the same rank, but different suits. Still not really sure what we're rolling for here. What are you? Removes negative from played cards. For each 1 in 3 chance this Joker gains +1 hand size. That's kind of a nifty concept. Right, like you remove the negatives, as long as you have an easy way to keep producing negatives. I don't think this is the run that we do that on. But I like the idea behind it. I do need this Hanged Man. Maybe I don't. Maybe with the trading card and the death we're good. Okay, first things first, die. Then we make you. Then let's go ahead and make one more of these type. And then we discard you, you, and you. And you, and you. And you. And that's the rest of the deck. Okay. And then we play to duplicate. Where'd my red seals go? There you are. Do I have any heart red seals? I don't see any. So we dupe you. That's not anywhere near the most points we can get out of this, too. Negative cards is a mod. Sort of, yes. Technically, if you want to get super technical, the technology for negative cards is in the base game, and I think they might have existed in some form in the early betas, but they were way too powerful, as you can tell, so they were removed. But they're still hiding back there somewhere. So this mod is what is enabling them to exist, though. Yes. So I kind of want a charged card so that I can replace one of those negatives that has steel with the negative that has charged. Ideally. Something that actually does something with sevens. Turns all scored unenhanced sevens into lucky cards. It's something. Joker gains 0.3 mult per consecutive played hand containing a straight. Here's there you go. That plus the one that says everything is always a straight. Now you got a permanent better obelisk. Create a copy of each tag acquired except double tag. That's kind of cool. So I could copy speed tag or something. I don't know how good that is. I don't mind taking that and holding on to it. It's not like we really need to be killing cards anymore. Especially if we can just get a hanged man anyways. Not the chariot. I do want the death. Sausage. Here's the charged card. Okay, we go, we don't go hanged man, we go charged plus death. Blech. And we want to make one of the other negatives into it. One of the non-red sealed negatives. There they are. Okay, you become a charged card. And then this 9 can turn into the charged negative jack, which looks very cool, by the way. Very nice. Also quite sus. And let's go ahead and duplicate that. And I chose a non-red seal because I don't believe that a red seal would cause this to re-trigger because they don't technically trigger in the first place. Oh boy, one of 3 commons. Bro, I could get 18 mult. Times 2 mult if exactly 5 jokers are owned. Nah. Does this work with this? No, didn't think so. What are you? Balance 20% of chips and malt. I see, so that would allow you to go Nanan a little bit easier. There's negative Nancy again. Higher chance for negatives. In the shop, maybe I'll take you. And maybe we get lucky and actually see a negative. We've seen one all game, I believe. That we haven't forced to exist, that is. I'll take that. What are you? If played hand is exactly a pair, destroy the right card. Give its chips, enhancement, and addition to the left card. Is this like Jekyll and Hyde or something? $0 at end of round. Increases by 1 if played hand is only Diamond Kings. That could be good. You know, right about now I would really dig like an extra consumable slot. It's times like these that like make you really respect that voucher. Sure, let me get 20 bucks. And I know one of y'all in here doesn't have a red seal. And then let's dupe you. And I think we're getting pretty close to Nanin. I think if I move the mime over and don't play one of my charged cards, we'll be pretty close. I don't know why I'm buying the Hermit. I have almost $100,000. Create a random uncommon joker when blind is skipped. Is that worth being a rare? I guess some of the uncommons are pretty good, but I don't know how good that is, really. 3x negatives my ass, yeah, exactly. To be fair, negatives are like 1 in 400 or something crazy like that, so... Now it's 133. Yippee. Baseball synergy. Yeah, I suppose so. Although you are taking up a slot with a rare joker to be able to make more uncommons. Then just roll till 133, hello? Bro doesn't understand expected values? If you roll to 133, it's a guarantee. When a joker is sold or destroyed, create an exact copy and immediately destroy it again. So, interesting question with this and anchor. If I put the anchor to the right of a card, and then I like onk it, or if I then use, there's the tarot that says I'm seeing a cool combination here. What is it? There's a tarot that says, like, give you the money, and then, yeah, this one. Destroy a selected joker and earn triple its sell value. So if I pick a joker, and I put it on the far right, and then I put an anchor to the right of it, you can do this. We've already tested this. You destroy it, but it doesn't get destroyed because it's next to the anchor. It creates a copy to the right of the anchor, and then destroys it, but it can't destroy it because it's to the right of the anchor. So can you use Osiris plus that to just freely duplicate jokers? And it's a common. Curious. Maybe we'll have to try that out. If I see an anchor, I'll pick it up. In place of DNA, probably, because we have enough. Why is that not working? Sus. Why not work? Is good question. Why not work? Let me try. There you go. Excellent question. Why no work? You've been singled out. Okay, there's the Osiris. Alright. Word issue. Alright, let's see if we can find the anchor. What are you? The art of the deal. Gain 1 molt when money is earned. Resets if you have $0 or less. By the way, this setup isn't reaching ante 40. Nah, you're out of your mind. Easy ante 40 with this. Where is my anchor? He says, knowing full well that that is not a super common roll. I mean, do you have Talisman installed? Yes I do, although I don't have it set to the high card yet. The high whatever yet. I could, and then it'll reach ante 40. Balance base chips and malt of played poker hand. I don't know if it's meant to say it balances the whole thing, or... whatever. I'm gonna roll to probably 100. Looking for anchor. Who you? All face cards count as kings, queens, and jacks. Oh. Neat. Means that if your high card has 100 chips and 20 meld, it'll balance to be 60 times 60. Okay, yeah, so it's just bad. That's kind of what I thought, but this is pretty insane. I mean, not really necessary here since we're pretty well situated already, but like, there's a lot of synergy to be had there with Baron, especially. Baron Trib includes jacks now, right? if you have pareidolia, anything is a king, queen, or jack. Right? Like you get pareidolia and you get that card, and now literally every rank is a king, queen, or jack. I do scale faster than the antes right now. Yeah, it's not even close. Oh, anchor. What are you? Hieroglyph and petroglyph vouchers no longer have downsides and can appear multiple times. Wow. Just go all the way back to -2. Just keep backing up by taking voucher skips. I can definitely see a skip build that uses this. No anchor. Womp womp. Please don't shuffle all my cards. Fuck you. Fuck you draws half of deck. There, that way Brainstorm definitely copies it. Win by Naniv by using Bull. Bull plus Bootstraps. Reverse, reverse. Where is my anchor? Again, this is very cool, but not necessary anymore. What is the KKK doing here? What are you? When Boss Blind is defeated, choose any tarot card to create. Kinda cool. Jester is back if I want him. I don't. Death. Oh, anchor. What are you? Base edition playing cards in standard packs have a 1 in 3 chance to become negative. I see. All that reroll, still no blueprint. Blueprint is a lie. Where in the fuck is my anchor? Guys, I just want an anchor. I'd watch you reroll till 1K. Yeah. Alright, time to start speed rolling. I don't want to reroll so fast that I skip past it, though, which is definitely, like, possible. Pink Boots, 89,250 base malt, and balances 10% of malt and chips. I don't suppose there's a Joker in here that just lets me pick a different Joker. The Idol? No, thank you. Surely soon, right? Next one. Next one. It'll be right here. Just get 10 of those and you get Plasma Deck. Exactly. Assuming it's not multiplicative. If first hand of round contains exactly one card, that card is always drawn first in future blinds. Can only store one card and only triggers in the leftmost position. I mean, that's cool and all, but I don't need it. I'll reroll till 200. It'll show up, I'm sure of it. You know, I almost have enough negative cards that I feel like I could get rid of one of these for like a showman or something, but not yet. Just keep using Master of the Arcanes until I get something cool. None of these, guys. None of these. That's new. 1 in 2 chance to copy the abilities of both adjacent Jokers. Huh. Neat. This looks like a Binding of Isaac reference, is it? Okay, now roll for hoops all 6s. I don't even know if I want this necessarily. What happens if I put it between a Brainstorm and a Mime? Does it's like a 1 in 2 chance of Mime and a 1 in 2 chance of Brainstorm that would copy Mime? It just kind of looks like Binding of Isaac, sorta. You know what I mean? I want to make this anchor thing work, though. Tell you what I'll do, I'll just sell one of these. Now, are you compatible with you? Maybe. I don't know. Doodle. Doodle. Oh, look, a natural 3x that makes me unable to see the boss blind. Yippee. I'll take it so that I can get rid of it later. Where is my... What are you? Legendary jokers may appear in the shop. Okay. Sorry, Anagraph. This is cool. I want it. Osiris can fuck right off. Shouldn't you be Wheel of Fortuning when possible? Like, yes and no. They aren't really gonna change the score very much, so there's not really a ton of point of doing it. Ah yes, allow me to duplicate this several times. Cool. Anchor next shop, you damn well know it. You know it's coming. Granted, if I get the anchor, at least then I will have an easier time getting the other one since it was common. Sure, W. Now I actually do want some copies of Hanged Man, because I need to make sure I've only got the jacks. I want to see some of these legendaries, because I know there's a few added in. I'm sure they have, like, basically 0% chance of showing up in the shop, but it can't be worse than an anchor, right? What are you? After jokers have triggered, set molt to the highest molt reached this ante. It's not really that good. Negative Nancy is back again. Jacks held in hand give 100 chips. No. Good, but not on what we're doing. Not this run. He's back again. Master of Arcanes. No, I just want to hang. I'm gonna roll to 50. Ah, there he is. There's the anchor. Hi, Smokey. Yeah. We've already moved on past this, though. We've moved on. We're above that, right, Smokey? Natural negative... whatever that is. Nah, we're gonna make sure we don't lose here soon. I will skip for 2 negative tags. Okay, and then we start hanging any cards we don't need. There's no way this doesn't win. Smokey, be careful where you're scratching your chin. Please don't turn off my computer. That would be a fucking tragedy. The needle means nothing to me. Oh, excellent. Riff Raff and Turtle Bean. Yes. The best two. Hello, Pokey. Master of Arcanes again, eh? Maybe we hang this random jack and this king. Great. Only $212,953 to create a random rare joker. The anchor again, man. Fuck you. What am I up to right now? Breaking the game with some mods. We are breaking the game. There's one. It's a question mark. I don't know what it does, but I'm about to fucking find out. Do I can't sell this yet. I don't have enough negatives, I think. Maybe I do. Maybe I can get rid of this last one. I mean, surely with the mime we're fine, right? Times 1 malt for every voucher owned. Currently times 18. Pretty good. I'm gonna roll to 50 again, just see if we see another one. I'll take a supernova, sure. I don't know why all of a sudden we're getting all these natural negatives. I didn't do anything to deserve that, but... Besides clicking reroll 600 times. If you consider that worthy, then yeah. Times 18 versus a potential times 1,000. Oh, Smokey, quit licking my arm, you weirdo. Oh yeah, discarding one of those wouldn't actually do anything, would it? And then I play another one of these. Smurgy. Smokey. Smokey. Hi. Hello. Yes. Smokey. There's that black hole has the same rarity as everything else card. You know what? Let's start buying Osiris's so that we can use them on these and get like small amounts of money. When small blind is selected, kill everything and make it a 5x. Give plus mult equal to the total rank of all scored cards. Not good. I mean, good for winning, not good for anything else. Goodbye, riffraff. What you got? Devil and Fool? Oh, not the worst. Ooh. Grim. And Ouija. And then Grim. Currently we're rolling to 50 every time, I think. Hanged Man. Devil again. Just kidding, Death. I can't believe we still haven't seen a blueprint. Just like a normal old blueprint. That's what you like to see right there. Is that my only gold card? It is. Do I need any more? Let's go ahead and hang like some of the normal jacks that are not negative. And we can death you up to this. Very nice. And then we play one of these. I saw that screen pop up for a second, having to do some calculations. I don't even want these high card levels. It takes too long. Which reminds me. Oh, we don't have 8x. I forgot to turn that mod back on. Oopsies. Actually, I think I did turn that back on. Kind of weird. Saki Busky. What are you? Charged cards. Now double other enhancements effects. Oh, okay. So we just win. Gotcha. Sorry, Killigaroo. If you show me a better legendary, I'll take it. Sloppin' bussin'. Bro, this guy is so fucking creepy. It's really good art. Deja vu, sure. None of that. Next. We don't know what the boss is. It could be anything. Fuck that. Well, now you're supposed to tell me what it is. Okay, it's the wheel. Thank you. 1 in 7, eh? Uh-huh. Is the card that doubles charge cards compatible with Brainstorm? I would assume not, but I'll check. Because it does specifically say now doubles other enhancements effects instead of 1.5x. So it's not like it is, it is not a multiplier, it is setting it to a specific amount. So I can see why it wouldn't be able to duplicate that. And yes, I will roll for another legendary here, if I can. Trigger all steel cards held in hand when a steel card is scored. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? That is absolutely nutso busted. Hearts are debuffed? Do I even care? I guess I do, but not like that. Yeah, all my enhancements are hearts. That actually does matter to me. So if I see another beanstalk, I know I skipped one just a little bit ago, but if I see another one, I'll do my thing. I'll pick it up over DNA. But I don't think that's gonna matter, because I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna roll to 100 here. I'm pretty sure I will just win in this next blind. I don't think it's gonna be very close either. I swear to God, I'm seeing like the same 8 jokers. Ooh, that's a new one. Earn $2 when any probability effect fails. Now I wonder if this is better designed than that other one that didn't work when glass failed. What am I rolling for at this point? I don't know either. All I know is that I haven't seen every joker, and maybe there's something hiding in here that I want. Or a natural negative, maybe even. Alright, let's go next. Destroy you. That's not nearly enough cards. That's more like it. If I'm not drawing my whole damn deck, what's the point? Yeah. Alright, now we move you over. And I want to dupe you guys. And I want to play multiple steel cards. Because every time I play a steel card, whenever a steel card is scored, these are also red seals. So I think this is insane. Okay, so you can see that these steals are not triggering with the... Like, it's not giving me the enhanced value on them. But still, get fucked. Oh my god, $21 million. By the way, the all rare seed works with mods. Oh, sick. MSSFR3. What is your dream Joker at this point in the run? Now, that's a good question. There's quite a few that we haven't seen yet with this mod, so I couldn't tell you. There's probably something crazy out there. And then Alex Follow says, would a Spectral Joker be any good at this point? When you say a Spectral Joker, like you talking about a Spectral card? Or are we talking about a specific Joker in particular? Or am I being dumb and forgetting some aspect of this game that I should remember? Alright, well, we hit the Nanymph. I mean, like, it didn't say that because we have, Talisman on, speaking of which. Can we edit that? There it is. Talisman. Config. Yeah, we've got it set to EE308, which we're never gonna hit. Vanilla is what I want. I'm playing Balatro ranked. Oh, are you playing like multiplayer? You know, I was actually considering playing multiplayer when I got on today, but then I was like, I only have like an hour to set that up, and I'm not sure it's a good idea to only give myself an hour to get that set up. And like I saw that it was fairly easy to work with, but then like I would also need to find people to play with, but I also want to be able to like communicate with the people I'm playing with. It's like, I just don't want to deal with that right now, so I didn't. The fuck? 1v1 us? I would play multiplayer, but there's no public lobbies. Yeah, that is an issue. I was considering just joining random publics as well, but there is no public lobbies. Uncommon, by the way. Yeah, this is nuts. This is only played cards, I will say. So it doesn't work with Bear in Mime. It has to be played cards. But it does work with Bear in Mime with Mummer. Sorry, I meant to say the hologram Joker. Yes, hologram is very good. Hologram wouldn't really work with the build we're going here. By the way, this is modded. We are playing with several mods, although only a couple of them really edit anything in like the gameplay wise. At this point, yeah, we like it wouldn't be worthless, but we have better Jokers already, so I wouldn't be using hologram here. You did hear correct though that hologram is one of the best in the game. I'm gonna take this. And I'm probably going to run this boss, and then we're probably going to call the run, because as soon as I hit Nanymph, I'm like, okay, I've done it. I don't want to run another 20 more antes just to say that I did. I don't know what I'm rolling for, what I'm rolling for, what I'm rolling for. I don't know what I'm rolling for. Hey, look, there he is. A doody doo da da. Alright, let's go next. Better. Yeah, epic rap battles of history is something that I grew up on. I'm curious to what the value of an Oops All Sixes would bring. It would probably be better than one of these two, since these two don't seem to work with the charged cards. If these worked with the charged cards, I don't think an Oops All Sixes would be worth it. But since these only give you the 1.5x from steel instead of the 70 trillion billion quadrillion, what's left in here? Only 2 negatives? Alright, I believe in the heart of the cards. And then we play the, just 5 random red seal jacks. And we just kinda win. So these are all re-triggering every steel card held in hand every time a steel card that is played is scored. They're scored an extra time because of the red seal, they're scored an extra time because of Skura, so these are re-triggering, I believe, 3 times each. All of the steel cards, and then after all of that, the mime plus all of these steel cards triggering a bunch of extra times. And the charged cards are making the steel worth more than a 1.5x. Okay, I'm pretty sure I changed that talisman to be at E308, but we broke the game. Normally, we would have broken the game there. Before you end the run, try to play the strongest possible hand. Well, that was my strongest possible hand right there. E514 is what we're doing with these 6 jokers right now. Oh boy, natural negative hallucination. Look at that, a Hierophant. Get out of here. Red Seal King, I would be hyped about this if this were anti-3, but it's not, so... You need to restart for Talisman to switch, I see. Oh, I can't spam this? Damn, I thought I might be able to. You can do better? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Joker additions are twice as effective. Oh, so I can get plus 20 instead of plus 10? Nice. This is a fair rare. That should definitely be rare. Whew, man, I am tired and I am hungry. As much as I would like to continue going all the way to anti-39 with this, I don't think I will be able to maintain my sanity for that long. That's kind of how it goes with these modded runs. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here on the Balatro. Also, I just saw like Kuiper Belt or something like that I didn't pick up. I should have. I'm going to go ahead and do the Redactyl to end the day, though. Find an Oops All Sixes and play 1 steel card, since more steel with charge cards would score higher. You're probably right about that. Let me go ahead and do that. I'll do that much. Let's find an Oops All Sixes if we can, and I'll replace probably Skura with it. Because you are likely correct that that would be better. Here, let's get rid of Skura now and just pick up Negative Nancy in case we get lucky. Where are you? Oops, all 6s. There's that Kuiper again. He'll show up eventually, I'm sure. Very creepy. Natural negative raised fist. Cool. We really are made out of money here, aren't we? There's the anchor. Actually, I got the anchor anagraph combo right here. Hold on. When any Joker is sold or destroyed, create an exact copy and immediately destroy it again. So I had an idea about that. And it required an Osiris. And I would really love it if this breaks the game. So I'm going to... First of all, let's sell Hallucination and see if it works that way. It totally fucking does. That's infinite money, isn't it? Okay, it doesn't do it twice in a row. Cool. See? So if I then sell a brainstorm here, let's reroll once there. If I sell a brainstorm, it creates another copy of it, right? So if I were to then Osiris... Okay, the core of this is that Anchor says adjacent jokers can't be destroyed. Right? So if I put, you know, for example, this mime here, and I try to destroy him with Osiris, it won't. And then I get another one. So I'm looking for Osiris, and I'm looking for... Okay, now break the game. That's kind of where we're at, isn't it? We're kind of at that point. Looking strictly for Osiris and Fool. Osiris and Fool. Thank you. I don't know why it didn't work a second time, but it seems to be working like every other time for whatever reason. Where are all my copies of Osiris and Fool? Can't use Emperor, because if it's not God and Osiris, then the Fool doesn't work in the future. I don't know. Bro, where the fuck? The Fool has disappeared. He's dead. Probably try the other mime. Yeah. It's a mime now. Ah, there we go. Damn it, I just used an Eris. Fuck me. Now I gotta find Osiris specifically. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's try it on Brainstorm. It doesn't work more than once, it looks like. But what happens if I use it on Anagram? Okay, cool. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Cool, 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 cool. I have no idea how that works. Maybe I've got to do it like this. If there might be a tag on the copied versions. There might be a tag on the ones that I copy, because I know it didn't work the second time for one of them. Because, like, remember, I didn't copy this one, or did I? I guess I sold it, right? Okay, how does this work? Maybe the tag gets reset when you get a second copy of Anagraph. Okay, so there's definitely tag somehow. You get infinite next round. Unfortunately, I bumped up where infinite is, so normally infinite is in 308, and we've already done that. It's E308 is normally where it would be. Try the original copy of the negative mime? I don't remember which one that was, unfortunately. Apparently not that one. A baron. It's times like these I wish I took the Tarot 4X one. Oh, whoops, just rolled past an Osiris. Silly me. I guess I gotta click the button some more. There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay, so I just gotta leave that dude right there. It's crazy to me that it copies the negative. That should be illegal. Okay, yeah, so it does just have a tag on that. Only the copies, so can't do anything with the brainstorm anymore unless I want to sell it and rebuy it. Absolutely 10 million IQ printer play. Notably, haven't found an Oops All Sixes yet. I'm probably not going to be able to last to the point where I get EE300. Alright, let's get one more of these. We don't really need two of these dudes, do we? I don't remember which of those is our original. Also, I rolled past another Osiris. I do understand that. It is not lost on me that I'm rolling too fast. That's Invisible Joker. I'm you but stronger. There we go. Alright, I don't remember which of these is the OG. Apparently it was that one. Now we just get enough of these dudes to just kind of stick them in between each of the mimes, right? So, like, how far do we go if we know it's infinite? I need to go on break, lol. I'm just gonna roll until I have a couple more copies of this, and then we're gonna play one hand, and I'm gonna skedaddle. Because I am genuinely hungry, and I would like to eat. I'm not gonna go for, like, hours on end. I was serious earlier when I said I would like to end soon. Oh, there was the oops. There's Osiris. There you are, buddy. Get in here. I love that this doesn't count against my Joker cap either. We need one more of those then? Just a little bit of lag. Just a little bit of lag every time we reroll. Concerning. Concerning. As we leak memory all over the floor. I can see each individual frame. Okay, I'm gonna sell one of these. Probably that one. Again? No, I don't want another one. Don't make me another one. No. Oh god, just go next. Get me out of here. Okay. We made it? This feels like a crash. We're gonna boot it up again and see if it works. But that shit crashed hard. I don't feel so good, Mr. Soup. So are you gonna boot up naturally? Yes, but the audio isn't gonna come through. There we go. Ah, it's blinding. Are you gonna let me play? Nope. No, it is not. This run is cooked. Bricked. Actually bricked. We have turned Balatro into a brick simulator. Bum 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 bum. Wow. I told you that was enough. You told me to roll till 10,000. Oh man, that's funny. That's a funny way to die. All right, let's do the redactyl for the day, and we'll call it there. Let's set up the screen capture. For those of you who haven't seen this before, once again, the redactyl is a random Wikipedia page, and we're trying to guess the title of the Wikipedia page. Are you also planning on doing Voice of the Void soon? Yes, I was talking to Turtle. Turtle recommended a game or two to me as well. I do have Voices of the Void on the docket. I am, once again, for people who may not have heard it, I will be streaming tomorrow, but it will likely be a shorter stream. I will not be streaming Saturday or Sunday, most likely. If I do, it'll be scuffed as hell. And then there will probably be a later stream on Monday. But then on Tuesday, I'm going to try my best to have Voices of the Void set up and do a few double headers throughout the week for Voices of the Void and the demo that I can't remember the name of that you suggested, Lazy Turtle. After that. Also, hungry my ass, this will take at least an hour. Not if we're decent at it. Oh no, I'm going places on Tuesday. The VOD will be available on YouTube if you decide you want to watch it. Or perhaps I will hold it off till Wednesday and switch things around. Pirates Gambit, that was the name of it. Maybe I'll do Pirates Gambit on Tuesday and do Voice of the Void on Wednesday then, or something like that, or Wednesday and Thursday. I'm not sure. I'll try to get both done next week, though, on double headers. Okay, so what are we doing here? The blank blank. All right, this is 6 and then 5 letters. Do you already have SIM cards set up for international? I've seen that mobile data gets funky unless you have a SIM for the region. Yeah, I'm aware that something like that is happening. When I'm going like to Japan at the end of July, I intend to do like maybe 2 or 3 like short vlog type posts throughout the 2 week period. I'm gonna do like, just a couple days where when we go to a hotel that actually has Wi-Fi, we'll sit down and do like a, this is what we've been doing. Here's some pictures kind of deal. This weekend I'm not going out of the country. I'm going to Jacksonville. Yeah, I'm going to Japan at the end of July for a couple weeks. Okay, what the fuck is this? What is this going on here? 2 number colon 2 number colon, or I assume number, and then 7 colon, and then it seems like a book title since it's italicized or something. In blank blank is the blank blank. Huh. There's a lot of, I have no idea what's going on here. Let's say war. Nope, just 2. Make sure to try this thing called sushi. Oh my god, you're so right. I've never heard of it. Let me go look it up. I've seen one where you can pick and choose based on where you go. Yeah, I could probably look into doing something like that, but I feel like when I'm in Japan, I'm gonna want to just like be in Japan. And like the vlogging and the streaming thing is gonna be secondary during those couple weeks, and I'm just gonna do a couple of this is the cool updates we've had going on. I'm not gonna worry about trying to like stream during the trip, like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do a full-on vlog. Okay, so literature? No. Book? No. Okay, so probably not a book then. um okay, science. Only 2 on science. World. World has 18, but it's like in the world, in the world, in the world, in the world. It could be a record of some kind. Nope. Um, it could be fastest or biggest or something like that. Hi, Smokey. On a fast? No. Big? But record wasn't in there. So you said small had 6. Small has 10. Are we doing the same day? Plain? Plain? Okay, we could try plain. Nope. Oh, you might be playing on a different version, perhaps. Percent. There's a percentage here. I don't know. Let's do like gate. Uh, Average. Okay. 5. The blank blank has an average. Okay, could this be geographic? World did have 18. Biome. Uh, Region. Region has 4, so not exactly what we're looking for, especially since it's all the way down here. The blank has over bullet train. Uh, Maybe? No, no instances of train. But also fast was 0, so I feel like fast would probably be involved if it was train. You got UK? Wait, does UK? I feel like those would have. Okay. Huh. It's a weird place. Maybe US then. UK, what the fuck does this mean? Large? Could be large. Okay, large. We did fast and big. Big wasn't it. It was large, guys. Largest blank by not volume, not density. Uh oh, Ocean? No, not an ocean. Into it drains into the uh Atlantic Ocean, perhaps, or not, maybe not drains, but river. Okay, it's a river. Yeah. The blank river. The blank river. UK, US. What? What does the UK and the US have to do with what? You can't have a river in both of those. So it must be something else it's referring to with that. It's Amazon though. Probably. The fuck? Why'd you put this? It's Amazon. Just give it to me. Um, it's the large discharge volume. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, the Amazon River is the largest by like volume, but it wasn't coming to me what they were talking about. Oh, they're talking about how it would be spoken in the UK and the US. It's spoken as shown here. In Spanish, it would be this. In Portuguese, it's that. Okay, I see you. So, like, is that all? Yeah, you just gotta find the title. The goal is to get it in as few guesses as you can. It's just like the Wordle or any of the others in that regard. Yeah, it's just a short little thing to do at the end of stream. It's not that big. There's one a day. Zoop. Yeah. All right. That is it for the stream for today. I am going to go eat fajitas or hot dogs, one or the other. Maybe hot dogs. I'll actually do hot dogs. I don't feel like making fajitas. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a slightly briefer stream than this because at 3 o'clock I should be leaving the house. So certainly the stream won't be going this long tomorrow. I'll probably only do like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And we'll just do like some Satisfactory or some Balatro or something. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.